couple of videos back, I shared with you guys why I quit my job at 50, moved across the country, and started working at Disney. Since then, a lot of people have asked me the same question. Icky, now that you live there, now that you work there, and it's not a vacation destination anymore, has Disney lost its magic? Honestly, for me, no. But these three things do absolutely change. Let's talk about it. My name is Ichabod Bones, aka the Incognito Mouse, but you can call me Icky. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to welcome you here. I'm a full-time bus driver here at Walt Disney World, sharing with you my journeys and adventures from a cast member point of view. For a lot of people, a Walt Disney World vacation is a magical thing. Some people spend years saving up for it. Some people spend months planning for it. The anticipation, the room reservations, the dining reservations, the lightning lanes, all the waiting, all the hype. Then you get here and it's the best vacation ever. And then you leave, and that Disney depression is real. But then you start planning for the next vacation already. I know how it is, a lot of people do it. But what if you live here and that Disney depression never goes away? The anticipation is never here because you're just always here. What is it like? So I want to share with you today three things that change when you move to Florida and or start working for Disney. And this might not just be people working for Disney. It might just be people who decide they want to live in the Disney bubble. So they quit their job and they move here. They get annual passes and they're here every day too. It's the same for you. You'll notice these three things change. Make sure you give me a like or share in the comments if you agree with these things or if you found different things. Maybe you moved here and you live here now too and you've thought of different things. Make sure to share with me your experiences. I'd love to hear it. Number one thing I'd say is wait times don't matter anymore. You're no longer trying to cram everything into one vacation, maybe one park day. There's no more FOMO, no more fear of missing out. I've had people on my bus complaining and kids literally crying because they had one day here at Epcot and Cosmic Rewind was down and their whole vacation was ruined. Or the one ride that the kid really wanted to ride, the whole excitement for the last 6 months of anticipation was to get on that Tron ride and ride it. And guess what? It was broke down and they couldn't ride it. Hashtag vacation ruined. But when you live here, it's no big deal. If I come here and Rise of the Resistance is down, or it's an 8,000 minute wait time, I don't have to worry about it. I just come back and do it next time. If Space Mountain is 90 minutes, I just come back another day. The ride breaks down, it's no big deal. My vacation is never ruined. The bottom line is Disney stops feeling like a rat race, and it starts feeling like a neighborhood. Number two, when you live here, calories and money count. You can't eat Mickey pretzels and Dole Whip every single day. Disney food goes from that's vacation food to that's $120 for lunch. Also, as always, I'd like to take just a minute to thank and recognize our patrons and our YouTube members. We have a lot of new patrons and a lot of new YouTube members. Thank you so much for your support. You know, there's a joke that says, when you're on vacation at Disney, calories don't count. Well, that may be true because you're walking 20,000 steps a day and you've saved up money for all of this. But when you live here, they definitely do count. And that money, it counts too. Number three, my favorite and probably the strongest point is that when you live here, when you work here, you finally slow down. Instead of just sprinting to a ride, running to the next lightning lane, or the next dining reservation, or the next show, you slow down. You walk around Epcot, you walk around Magic Kingdom, and you just notice the little things that you never noticed before. You hear this background music? You notice that background music, you listen to it. It's not just noise that's going on while you're running to your next ride. You walk through these pavilions, you go into the Italy Pavilion, you go into the China Pavilion, and you see the architecture, into the Morocco Pavilion. Raise your hand, come on, be honest. How many people actually skip the Morocco Pavilion altogether? Come on now. You notice hidden details, sunsets. I do have to say, the clouds in Florida are next level. They are the most beautiful cloud formations I've ever seen in my life. And if you're just running, you really don't even notice. You hear conversations that you would have never heard before. Sometimes Lady B and I just like to sit on a bench and we just like to people watch. We like to watch families go by. and see families. And we like to look and see this family here. Look, there goes Billy Ray from Toadsuck, Arkansas with his 12 kids. Where are they going? What hotel they're staying at? What do you think they're talking about right now? I hear two of the kids fighting. What do you think they're fighting about? And we just talk about silly stuff and just people watch. It's amazing. It's incredible. You don't do that when you're just rushing around. It's a whole different experience. And you know, the less I worry about doing every single thing, the more I actually experience and enjoy Disney the way I feel like it was meant to be enjoyed. So has Disney lost its magic? Has it lost its nostalgia? I don't think so. Not at all. The magic didn't disappear, but it did evolve. It stopped being about checking off boxes on your spreadsheet, and it became appreciating the little things that I never noticed before. Honestly, I think that's a better kind of magic. Until next time, keep your hands, arms, feet, and curiosity inside the bus at all times. And I'll see you at the bus stop.